Overlambulance.
Yeah. So this one belongs to my buddy Drew. You guys know Drew. He used to have the other green van that was called Larry. You've seen my other videos. It's a Dodge Sprinter van or Dodge ProMaster. Oh no, Dodge Sprinter before they went to ProMaster. It's got some solar up there. It's a little loud, but we're about to go inside and check it out. Here is Drew's new build. What's up, Drew?
Hey guys.
Drew. Larry's gone.
Yep.
I just hopefully remembered to insert a picture of him right before I did this, but this is the new rig. Does it have a name yet?
Yeah, this one's name is Radovan.
Radovan?
Radovan.
Nice.
It's a Slavic name that means the joyful one.
Heck yeah, brother. So what year is this? It's the Dodge Sprinter before they became ProMasters, right?
Yep. It's the 2005 T1N. It's well used. It's got 320,000 miles on it.
Diesel or gas?
It's diesel.
Nice.
Yeah, these engines will run for 500,000 miles, so it's got some life left in it.
Heck yeah, man. Let's hop on in and see what you've done to it.
Yeah, come on in.
So it's extremely windy out, so...
Maybe I can stand behind you and help block the wind.
Oh no, go ahead up there, brother.
Okay.
So, I have kept tabs on you since we parted ways and stuff, but you know, since our last meetup and since your my last video with you, there was some issues with Larry and you had to get rid of them, right?
Yeah. Do you want me to talk
Yeah,
about
just catch
that?
them up with that.
Yeah, so just real brief, we had actually just left Skoolie Palooza and we're getting ready to caravan into Baja, Mexico, and I was having some suspension issues. I took it to a shop, and it turned out the entire underside of Larry was completely rusted out, and the front wheels were like about to fall off. And like, oh my gosh, yeah, they had nothing to weld it to because it was so. I mean, it was just a beater of a van.
Yeah, but you know, Larry served his purpose, man. If anything, you know, he gave you the fever, he gave you a taste of life on the road.
That was exactly it,
gave
man.
you everything he had.
When the van was done, I was not ready for the road trip to be over. I needed to get back into another van. And
that was probably the best thing that could have happened, man, because a lot of people who've been on for a long time and like, oh, this is a sign just to get off the road, and it was opposite for you. It was like, let's get this new one built and get going.
Yeah, the fire was alive.
Yeah. And since then you've been writing a book too?
Yeah, on the drive back to Indiana to start this new build, it just dawned on me like what a perfect story, you know, just like making the dream happen out of what you got and going for it, and you know, the tragedy of how the van ended at the end, it just writes itself.
Yeah, man, I can't wait for that to come out. So hopefully everybody will be anxiously waiting that too.
You know, I appreciate you mentioning that. That's really cool.
Dude, I'm stoked about it, man.
I dig that.
So let's see what you did here. What did you do? Did you do cedar planks on the walls?
Yeah, it's cedar. I think they're even pine.
Okay.
That's what they were selling out in Indiana. But yeah, all the whole ceiling and walls are done pine, tongue and groove.
Nice. You got some 12-volt lights here.
Yep. It's the electrical super simple. I actually took the a lot of the system off of Larry, repurposed it, so it's got the old 200-watt panels and the battery, and the so it's got 200 watts, and I just upgraded to a lithium-ion battery.
Oh, nice,
under
buddy.
there. It's super simple. Some of it's DC and some of it's AC. I got my outlets on AC and my refrigerator on AC as well. But there's not a whole lot to it. I don't have like heated water or like electric pumps or any of that.
Yeah, man, that's a giant battery.
It's great. Oh, the lithium ion. If
that a 200 amp hour? Is that why it's so big?
It's a 200 amp hour. Yeah. But it weighs just 46 pounds, where the 200
AGM would be like you couldn't even lift that thing.
130 pounds. It's a massive battery. So yeah, if you're thinking about switching over to,
I'm definitely gonna switch over. I got 3 AGMs in there. I'm gonna lighten my load in there.
Ooh, yeah. Yep.
And then you got one Max Air fan.
Just one. I know a lot of these long sprinters do too, but I didn't have a budget for it. I went back to moving furniture just to make up a little bit of money to put the van together so I get back out.
Nice. I like your switches you did and stuff too, man. Oh, look at there's Go Larry. Go Larry.
Yes. I still got them. They're legacy now.
Yeah.
They're legacy.
And your bed looks.
Yeah. So
comfy.
I joke about how this van is like all of the novelties I would want in a van, just like come together, right? It's got the tall ceilings. It's got the bed I can actually like lay long ways in, which I don't think I've seen a whole lot of.
They try to do them sideways to save space, but because you're so long, you can do it. And
Exactly. It's
bunch
got
of room here.
It's got so much storage underneath the bed that I accidentally. The bed's actually almost too tall for most people to get in, so I have to like hop up into my bed just to do it. But that's all troubleshooting. I'll get it all figured out here soon.
That's good though, man. That's awesome. Mine's super high too. Like a lot of people are like, "Oh, you can't sit up in your bed," and I'm like, yeah, but I can store my expensive mountain bike under it. You know what I mean? And
right.
I have the things that I don't want to just disappear when you're parked somewhere, because it'll happen eventually, especially bikes for some reason. Just doesn't matter what kind of bike locker or rack you have. They've come out with a way to get rid of it.
Oh, for sure. And having all the storage, and I can bring all of my power tools now this time, and paint supplies, and I did just buy a bike, and I can store it under my bed too.
Good for you, man.
I didn't even have to buy a hitch for it. It's just good.
It's nice to have it inside and not worry about it.
Yeah, it is.
So you put 4 drawers on there?
Yeah.
Belt strapped it? Heck yeah, buddy.
Yep. Super simple. I don't know. I'm not a carpenter or anything, but you can buy all of the hardware just at Home Depot and slap it together. I mean they're just screwed in.
Yeah.
But you know what? They hold all of my clothes and they tuck in under my bed, and so
as far as I'm concerned,
yeah. Yep. And that secures it, so the drawers don't come flying out.
That's awesome, man. I love your butcher block cooktop or countertop.
Yeah, thank you. I didn't do a whole lot of staining polyurethane in an old van, and this time I was able to get a little bit around to it. My mom helped me paint it.
Yeah, your dad helped you and your mom helped you work on it too, right?
Yes, a huge project for my dad and I, because we don't usually connect on things like this, but this was like one of the first times we really came together and built a thing. Built a memory is what you built. That's what it really was. Yeah, so I'm super grateful to have that experience. Yeah, my mom got involved too.
And then you've got your blackout curtains up here, I see. Now you can access the front. Oh, you could on your other one too.
I can, but you know what? In the last van, I had my battery box sitting in between.
So it wasn't as easy, huh?
So I had to kind of crouch when I was getting out. But I mean, I can stand up in this cab.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's like the Taj Mahal.
It really does. It really changes having the height.
Well, this is so cool, buddy. I'm glad that you're back on the road. I'm glad that I got to meet up with you again.
Man, I wasn't.
It's been like a year, you know what I mean?
It has been a year.
Yeah, because like you just said, on your way from Skoolie Palooza, you're about to go to Baja, and we're at Skoolie Palooza now. So that's when Larry put in his 2 weeks notice.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Every day after that, it was making a new noise.
It was
free. Yeah, it was.
He's like, okay, now I guess I better go ahead and start acting like I'm sick. Well, that's Drew's new rig. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and follow him on the road. What's your Instagram and stuff?
It's Drew and the Dodge.
Is it Drew and dot?
Well, you can do that, but if you typed in, it's on the sticker. If
all right, buddy, let's get out of here.